Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. Salatu wassalam ala Rasulillah. Question says, قلع الضرس للصائم هل يفطر وكذلك بلع الريق وتحليل الدم. Getting your tooth removed, swallowing one's saliva, and taking a blood test, having blood extracted from the body for medical purposes. Do these things break your fast? If you go to the dentist and they remove a tooth from you, does it break your fast? If you go to the doctor and the doctor says we have to test your blood, or let's say one wants to get married and they do an STI test, they test them for infectious diseases, things like this, HIV, etc., and they take his blood. Does that break your fast? And swallowing one's saliva. Also, adding to this question, we'll wait to the end, inshallah. The answer says, الدم الخارج بقلع الضرس ونحوه لا يفطر. The blood that comes from the pulling of the tooth or the extraction of the tooth does not break the fast. It doesn't break your fast. فإنه لا يؤثر تأثير الحجامة فلا يفطر أو فلا يفطر به أبدا. And the reason why it doesn't break the fast is because it doesn't have the same impact on the body of hijama, medicinal cupping. Muslims get cupped. You're cupped in your lower back, your kneecap, the back of your neck, the top of your head, etc. He says it doesn't have the same effect upon the body as the cupping. And obviously, before we move forward, what is the effect of cupping upon the body? And what do the people of knowledge say with regards to cupping breaking the fast? One fiqh issue is based off of another fiqh issue and connected to another fiqh issue. The ulama of Islam, what do they say with regards to getting cupped in Ramadan while you're fasting? Can you get cupped in the daytime? Or does it have to be at nighttime after you've broken your fast? So obviously he's saying that cupping has an impact on the body which causes major damage to one's fast. Regardless whether the cupping itself breaks the fast or whether the cupping leads to the breaking of the fast, because the person is so weak and all of that blood has been extracted out of his body. It's a big difference between the two. Between the cupping itself breaking the fast, or between the cupping leading a person to be forced to eat and drink because he's so exhausted and lightheaded. You give blood, what do they give you? Immediately afterwards they give you what? Juice and cookies. Immediately. Your body needs to have some type of replenishment with regards to the blood that's been taken out of it. And that's just maybe a couple of vials that you gave to a blood bank. If anyone of you has ever done cupping hijama, he knows there's a lot of blood in most cases that is taken out of the body. So, two different interpretations. One is the cupping itself. If they cup a little bit of blood, breaks the fast. And the second is the cupping leading to the extreme weakness of the body, which will force a person to break his fast. Just like sleep. Does sleep break your wudu if you fall asleep? Or is sleeping the gateway of breaking your wudu through flatulence, passing wind? When you're asleep, you don't have control over your faculties like when you're awake. And you may pass gas without realizing it, or touch your private area without realizing it. Some of the ulama, they say that sleep itself breaks wudu. No matter what you do in your sleep. If you're asleep, your wudu is broken. And others, they say, no. إِنَّمَا النَّوْمُ مَذِنَّةُ الْحَدِثِ. They say sleep is only the thing that leads to your wudu being broken. Just like this issue here. So he says that the blood that comes out of the mouth or the gums does not break the fast because it doesn't have the same impact as the hijama. وَكَذَلِكَ أَيضًا لَا يُفْتِرُ الصَّائِمُ بِإِخْرَاجِ الدَّمِ مِنْ أَجْلِ التَّحْلِيلِ. And the same applies to giving blood for a blood examination or blood test. فإن الطبيب قد يحتاج الأخذ من دم المريض ليختبره يختبر هذا الدم وينظر هل هو المرض الذي أصابه فهذا أيضا لا يفطر لأنه دم يسير لا يؤثر على البدن تأثير الحجامة فلا يكون مفطرا. He says here a person needs to get his blood tested for one reason or another, the doctor, the physician, etc. He says it's a little bit of blood and it does not have the same effect as the cupping, as getting hijama. So it does not break the fast. وَالْأَصْلُ بَقَاءُ الصِّيَامِ ولا يمكن أن نفسده إلا بدليل شرعي وهنا لا دليل على أن الصائم يفطر بمثل هذا الدم اليسير. He says another reason why it doesn't break the fast is because of the rule of thumb. The rule of thumb, the default, is that a person's fast is valid until clearly proven to be invalid. There is no your fast may be broken, or there's difference of opinion among the scholars, or I think, no. The fast is sound until it's clearly, scientifically proven that it has been made invalid by the Kitab and the Sunnah. So this is a very important principle for the layman Muslim, is that the default is that it's valid until proven otherwise. The default is that it's permissible until proven otherwise. The default is that these acts of worship are haram. There's no extra dhikr that you can make. There's no extra prayers that you can make during this time, during this special way, in this special manner. The asl is that the door is shut off for worship unless it's proven by Kitab and Sunnah. The asl is that anything from the worldly life is permissible until it's made haram by the Kitab and Sunnah. You want to wear a suit jacket, a blue shirt, trousers, pants, permissible. And no one can come and say, what's the proof that you can wear that? What's the proof that you can do that? As some people say, that's wrong and that's backwards. So the asl, the default, the rule of thumb, is that the fast is valid until it's clearly proven to be invalid. And if there's no proof of the Kitab and Sunnah stating that this breaks the fast, then we don't say, he said it's impermissible for us to say that his fast has been broken. وأما أخذ الدم الكثير من الصائم من أجل حقنه في رجل محتاج إليه مثلا فإنه إذا أخرج منه الدم الكثير الذي يفعل بالبدن مثل فعل الحجامة فإنه يفطر بذلك. As far as a lot of blood that comes out of the body, for one reason or another, a lot of blood, and it's just like getting cupped, he says, then that breaks the fast. That breaks the fast if it's a good amount of blood. وعلى هذا فإذا كان الصوم واجبا فإنه لا يجوز لأحد أن يتبرع بهذا الدم الكثير لأحد. So if it's a mandatory fast, meaning that it's not voluntary, it's not an extra day, it's Ramadan, you have to do it, he says then it's unlawful to donate blood for someone who needs it. You can't give that blood on that day. Someone else has to give the blood. Let it be a traveler, someone who's ill, let it be a woman, let it be a child, etc. You cannot give that blood. Of course, if it's an immediate necessity, then that's one thing. Someone's going to die on a battlefield, that's one thing. But obviously in the modern world, blood banks, it's not going to be that critical. You can't donate blood during Ramadan, in the daytime. He says, rahimahullah ta'ala, إلا أن يكون هذا المتبرع له في حالة خطرة لا يمكن أن يصبر إلى ما بعد الغروب وقرر الأطباء أن دم هذا الصائم ينفعه ويزيل ضرورته فإنه في هذه الحال لا بأس أن يتبرع بدمه ويفطر ويأكل ويشرب حتى تعود إليه قوته ويقضي هذا اليوم الذي أفطره والله أعلم. He says, unless the doctors say that this ill person or this sick person or this wounded person is in a very dangerous and critical state and he needs this blood, and the one who's fasting has the blood type, has the ability to give it to him, then he is allowed to break his fast and remove that harm from that person. And then once he does that, listen carefully, he says once he breaks his fast by giving a great amount of blood, he can eat, he can drink until he regains his strength. It isn't, well, khalas, you have to remain the rest of the day. He didn't say, he says eat and drink until he regains his strength. And then obviously after Ramadan, he makes up that day. After the month of Ramadan, he makes up that day, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. That fatwa was given by Shaykh Muhammad ibn Salih al-Uthaymin rahimahullah ta'ala. As a follow-up question, it says, Assalamu alaikum, teacher, I have a question. Does getting your tooth pulled break fast? We just explained that. He says, the numbing needles, barakallahu fikum, in parentheses, cup still empty. The scholars of Islam, they say, getting a numbing needle, some type of, to take away the pain for surgery or whatever that's needed, it does not break the fast. Breaking the fast takes place by eating, takes place by drinking, takes place by sexual intercourse. And obviously that which pertains to modern medical procedures has to have the meaning of eating and drinking. Has to be something that gives the body nourishment, gives the body hydration, gives the body energy and strength. You get in anesthesia and things like this, a needle and a part of your mouth to get your tooth pulled doesn't necessarily give the body strength. The people of Nile say it just numbs a part of your mouth. And it's not eating, nor is it drinking, nor is it included in eating and drinking. So they say that it does not break the fast. And since we're reading the Fatawa, you can find it in the Fatawa of Shaykh ibn Baz and Shaykh ibn Uthaymeen, rahimahullah ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala surely knows best.